how we can create a fade-in effect with CSS when we're loading our page. What's up guys, it's Dimitar here, welcome to the Tech with Dimitar, and in this video we will see how we can create a fade-in effect with CSS, basically when we're loading our page to see some fade effect for our text. In this example I'll use text. It's really nice and cool effect. Now let's jump to the video. I have already prepared my index.html page and with second HTML page, but in second HTML page I just have a simple text, one paragraph in the simple text. Basically the text we'll use to see the fade effect. And here I'll create one block element, and inside this block element it will be this text. So let's start with one div. Let's give this div some kind of class, and this class will be fade text. Div was fade text. Now we're done with our div, and let's put our paragraph inside, or maybe let's just copy this paragraph from here and let's just paste it. Perfect. And let's just save that. Now I am in my Visual Studio Code, and let's create this style CSS. First I will create some margin, text align, and I will create the animations. First I will select the ID we create for our div, which is fade text, and I will select the paragraph there. Oops. I will select the paragraph there, and I will give just margin will be 30 pixels, just some margin to separate, to not text be all over the place. And I want this text to be in the center, so I'll write text align to be in center. Now next thing is I want to create my animation. So animation, the name of the animation will be fade in, and I'll give 5 seconds basically for this animation. I'll create for Mozilla also animation, which will be again fade in, 5 seconds. For Safari and Chrome, WebKit animation, again the name will be fade in, and again I will give 5 seconds. And maybe for Opera animation, fade in will be the name, and 5 seconds. So after we're done with the general style, let's create basically our animation for each browser. First I will start with the keyframes. Oh, I forgot this one over here. Keyframes, and I will give the name fade in. And what happened of this animation from opacity 0 to basically our animation will be from opacity 0 to opacity 1, and let's just save it. So we create for our animation. Of course I will just copy this code for the Mozilla animation, WebKit animation, and for the Opera animation. It's just different names like we see over here, and let's just put it over here. We will just put one mouse like this, keyframes, and it will be exactly the same code inside. Maybe we can put here one comment, Firefox for example, and let's create for the other two browsers, which will be for WebKit. Let's just copy this this code, because we'll have simple changes over here. It will be WebKit keyframes fade in. I'll remove this comment, and again from opacity 0 to opacity 1, and the last one will be for our opera, and basically here will be just 1.0, again from opacity 0 to opacity 1. Basically this is our animation from 2 and our keyframes, which we'll declare over here, and the 5 seconds will be the time this animation proceed. Now after we are done with our coding, let's see in the browser what happened and what we actually have created. I'm in my browser, and let's create one refresh, not created, basically just click it, and we have to see our animation. Really strange. Let's see. Oh, we forgot to save our text, basically our style CSS, or we don't have to save it because we have a really error over here. This is selection for the ID, but from what I see we have created a error over here. This is selection for the ID, but we have used a quas keyword here, so I will just create it to be ID and save it, and this should be fix the problem. Again, I am in my browser. Let's create the refresh, and now we have to see is this working. Yeah, like you see, we have really cool when our page loading fading effect using just CSS. You can put any different styles, of course. Since I'm on Chrome, it will take this WebKit. From 0 it will take this one, and for Opera, if we want to make our animation more time, since we refresh our page, these changes over here we will not see them, so we have to go back to our code, and in my code I will just put maybe 50 seconds, just to, no, let's 10 seconds, 50 is too much, and let's just save it. And now in my browser, let's make again one refresh, and yeah, now it's really slow, and we can see this fade effect. Really cool, I like it. Fade effect. It's not only for the page, you can use it for some kind of part of your page and any other places. So I think this will be for this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you're interested in this type of coding videos. Every little piece of knowledge you get is better, and it will make you a better programmer in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you next time, bye.